Hey everyone, today we have an espresso flow. If you haven't tried one of these classes before, they are just like a shot of coffee. They're short, quite energizing, and we move in a way that's a little quicker than we usually would move in a vinyasa practice, or at least the ones that I teach on this channel. In particular, we're working towards our Raja Kapottanasana, or our king pigeon pose. So we're going to be opening through the spine quite a bit in a couple of back bends. If you really enjoyed this class, we have a full 60-minute version in our Patreon account. We go through other asanas, including chin stand, including wheel pose, dancer's pose. So if you wanted to check that out, I'll leave the link for that down in the description. We also talk about our throat chakra and how important it is to bring attention to it, because it's responsible for our ability to communicate. Let's get started today in a seat. I had to think about that for a moment. We won't be here for too long. We'll just take about 3 to 5 breaths to get settled into our practice. So close the eyes down. Take a breath in through the nose. Maybe a sigh out through the mouth. Try that again. Breathe in through the nose. Fill up the belly and the ribs and the upper chest. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. This time, breathe out through the nose. Taking this moment to call your attention inwards. And even though we'll be moving with pace today, we want to make sure that we stay intentional, that we don't feel rushed, and that we, as best as we can, we link our breath with our movement, because that's going to help us keep focused. Let's open up our eyes, find tabletop position. Setting up for cat and cow. Breathe in, open the chest, lift the eye gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round to the back. Let's go about 3 to 4 more times in your own breath. Take a big step forward with both hands, puppy pose. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Drop the chest down. And if it feels good, you can bring your chin down on the ground, looking forward. Just bring a bit more openness into the upper back, into the throat. One more breath. Roll yourself forward, come down onto your belly, locust pose. Maybe the hands stay on the ground or you can reach them back. Squeeze your glutes, lift your feet up, try lengthen your legs as much as you can. Breathe in, try lift up a little taller. Breathe out to hold. 2 more breaths. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then bring your hands down, push up onto your knees, tuck onto your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more slow breath here, softening the heels towards the ground, lengthening through the spine, tilting your pelvis forward. Breathe in, right toe sweep high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, roll forward, right knee towards the nose. Step the right foot in between the hands, left knee comes down. Breathe in, Anjaneyasana, lift the chest. As you exhale, hands come down again, come back, 3-legged dog, right toe sweep high, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward again, knee to nose. Step the right foot through, this time crouching warrior, stay low. Maybe the hands come down on the ground, under the shoulder, left leg lengthens. Slide the left foot next to the right chair pose. Breathe in as you sink your hips back. Lift the arms up. As you exhale, diver's pose. Lengthen your legs, lift the heels, hinge from your hips, arms by your sides. 2 more times. Breathe in, chair. Breathe out, divers. 1 more. Lift all the way up. Breathe in, lengthen your legs. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace fingertips, draw the knuckles down, and then fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to shins. As you exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend of choice, maybe cobra, locust pose, or upward facing dog. Exhale, come up and back, downward facing dog. Let's try that again. Breathe in, left toes high. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Step the left foot through, right knee comes down, breathe in, lift high. Open the chest. Exhale, hands come down, step back, 3-legged dog. Inhale as you sweep your left toes high. Square the hips. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Step the foot through, crouching warrior. Stay low in the legs as you lift the right foot, breathing in. Breathing out, right foot next to the left. Chair pose, lift the arms. Exhale, dive, lift the heels. Try to keep the back nice and long. 2 more times. Feeling lots of strength through the back here. 1 more. Lift all the way up. Breathe in. Maybe there's a little back bend. Interlace fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Draw the knuckles over the head. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down. You could step or hop back into your plank. Moving through your vinyasa sequence in your own time. Same thing, but we change it up slightly. Right toes sweep high, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward, pigeon pose. Right shin comes down. You can keep your hands down or breathe in. Lift the arms up, try square the hips. As you exhale, hand comes down, tuck back toes. 3-legged dog, right toes sweep high, inhale. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Step it through, crouching warrior, stay low, breathe in. Breathe out, step the left foot through. Just once this time, breathe in, chair. Breathe out, lengthen the legs. Lift all the way up, breathe in. Squeeze the glutes, hands come behind the back. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, hands come down, vinyasa back. At any point, if you want to move a little slower, if you want to stop and have a rest, you absolutely can. Left toes high, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward, left knee comes down, pigeon pose. Inhale, lift tall. Maybe your hands lift as well. Exhale, hands come down. 3-legged dog, left toe sweep higher, inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Crouching warrior, stay low, breathe in. Exhale, slide it through. Chair pose, breathe in. Breathe out, lengthen. Lift up, breathe in. Breathe out, hands behind the back, dive it forward. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe out, hands down, step or hop back. Journeying through your vinyasa sequence. Again, just making sure that we stay intentional with our breath and our movement. We're going to add on a little bit more. Right toes high again. Roll forward on your exhale, pigeon pose. Breathe in, maybe the arms lift. Push the shin down into the ground. Exhale, hands down, 3-legged dog. Breathe in. This time, bend your right knee, open the hip. Option for wild thing, tap your right toes down, breathe in, lift your hips high, left leg long. Exhale, lower the hips, tap them down to the ground. Inhale, lift the hips again. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Right toes high, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward. Need a nose. Step the right foot through. Crouching warrior, breathe in. Can you get a little low in your right leg? Exhale, chair pose. Lift the arms up, breathe in. This time, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure 4 chair pose. Now you might stay here, or you can bring your hands down behind the right calf. So right hand goes in the triangle, left hand goes on the outside of the left thigh. Try scoop your thumbs underneath, and then maybe you push yourself up. This is quite a lot to get into already, but if you want it, it is there. Release the right foot, breathe in, lift up. Hands come behind, exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Left toes high, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward, pigeon. Stay here or lift the arms, breathe in. Breathe out, hands down. 3-legged dog, left toes high, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hips, stay here or roll to wild thing. Touch the left toes down, lift the hips up, breathe in. Squeeze your glutes, exhale, lower the hips down to the ground. One more time, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, look down. Left hand plants, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward, left foot down, crouching warrior, breathe in. Exhale, right foot down. Chair pose, lift up. Exhale, left ankle over the right thigh. Hips back. Stay here or reach your hands down. Bend to the elbows and then push yourself up. Come up to standing. One more breath. Bring your foot down. Inhale as your arms lift. Squeeze your glutes. Hands come behind. Exhale, fold. Last time here, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step a hop back. Coming back into downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna make our way to pigeon pose again. Lift your right toes high, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward. Right shin comes down. So there is absolutely no expectation for this to happen in the body. We haven't been moving for that long, but I'll show you some steps to work towards king pigeon pose. You can simply just start by having hands on the ground, maybe walking hands back. You can bend the left knee and hold on to the foot. This is another great stopping point. If you wanted more, think left toes towards the left elbow crease. If you wanted more, twist to the left. Think about holding onto your left big toe with your right hand, and then you're going to try and get your head underneath the right elbow and kind of scoop yourself through. Okay? There is a way to do this with a strap, but I don't have a strap right now. So just stop at any point where you want to along the way. Keep squeezing shoulder blades back. One more breath. And then releasing the hands down. Step back to a child's pose. Just shuffle the knees back, hips to the heels. Because that's quite a big back bend. A little bit of forward bending. Spinal flexion is good here. And then when you're ready, let's try that on the other side. Lifting yourself up, tucking toes, lifting your hips towards the back of your mat. Left toes sweep high, breathe in. Exhale, roll forward, pigeon pose, Kapotanasana on this side. So again, maybe you stay here, you can always fold forward, but if you wanted your back bend, kind of turn yourself toward the right slightly, bend your right knee. As best as you can, try to keep your hips square when you land in your final position. Pull the foot towards you, and again, if you wanted the king pigeon, don't push yourself too much, okay? If something feels really uncomfortable, don't go there, okay? Because that can cause injury. But scoop your head underneath. Making sure that you can breathe in whatever position you are in. One more breath. Releasing the foot, again pushing to your hands, child's pose, slide the knee back, hips to the heels. I'm going to finish with a couple of forward bends just to counterbalance those back bends. So lift yourself up, sit down on your hips, left foot forward, right foot to the inner thigh. Breathe in, lift up nice and tall. As you exhale, fold forward. Change to the other side. Lift yourself up, swap the legs. Breathe in. Breathe out to fold. And then lifting yourself up. Either going to finish in a cross-legged position or lying down on our back. Just going to stay here for a couple of minutes to kind of close our practice. This is an important part of our practice because it lets the movement and the energy settle before we head out into the rest of the day. So wherever you land, just closing the eyes down. Maybe feeling that it's a little easier to breathe now that we've moved our body, especially our spine and some back bends. Just coming back to our breath. Taking a deeper breath in. Maybe a sigh out of the mouth again. Whether we know it or not, moving our body with intention, of course, helps us physically, but it also helps us energetically, helping us to stimulate certain energy centers within our body, our chakras. And in particular today, we kind of opened a lot through our heart and our throat chakra. And it helps to bring energy into those spaces. It helps us to continue to find health and balance and steadiness within these different energy centers and what they mean. So just know that in the background of your experience that this is happening. Let's finish with the breath together. Breathing in through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Thank you, my friends. If you really enjoyed this class, remember there is the longer variation or the longer version in our Patreon. The link is down below if you're curious to try it out, and all the different asanas that we explore within this practice. Otherwise, I look forward to moving with you again sometime soon here on YouTube. Thank you very much.